In 2018, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was an aggressive form of late stage breast cancer, and I had no family history, no genetic predisposition, and never in a million years did I think I was going to get a diagnosis like that. I used to joke with people that I was going to be the first immortal human. How I found out I got breast cancer was that after I had my son, I had an endometrial ablation because my periods were so heavy. I mean, heavy, 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 blood clotting heavy. And so I had an endometrial ablation, hadn't had a period in 10 years. All of a sudden, I started bleeding vaginally. No one could figure it out. I wasn't due to have a mammogram for 6 more months. So I went in, they did all kinds of testing. They did a DNC, a procedure just to make sure that nothing was going on in my uterus. And they said, let's just do early. Let's just do your mammogram early. Then I had a biopsy, and then they found out. And when they called me, I absolutely tell this story. I think people think I'm kidding. I said on the phone, I am sure you're calling the wrong patient. There is no chance that I have breast cancer. I feel completely fine. So I had a double mastectomy. So both of my breasts were removed, followed by chemo. I lost all my hair. I then had to have my uterus, my ovaries, and my cervix removed. And it was a journey that many people watching this probably have gone through, and I'm sure people have gone through worse journeys or better journeys. It's very individual. Cancer definitely does not discriminate. And it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I wanted to take this time to talk about my story and to share my butt cancer book. And I have to say that when I was diagnosed, 1 week before my diagnosis, I was a girl boss. And I thought I was living my best life. We had launched Phexxi, which everybody assumed that the only reason I brought Phexxi to market was because it was the only birth control women who've had cancer and can't use hormones again can use. 900,000 women get diagnosed with various cancers every year. So everybody thought that's why she loves this product. I love this product because women deserve something with no hormones, and women don't have sex every day. They deserve something they use on demand. But as a cancer thriver, okay, I admit I love the product more. I do. I love it more because women who are of a reproductive age that have had cancer, they've been through enough shit and they deserve something good. So I want to share various pictures that are vulnerable, not from the book, but I want to share them on social media so you see. But I documented everything. And this is me after my double mastectomy. And the drainage tubes were very fashionable and totally attractive. My son bought me the jacket I'm wearing as my armor. He said, Mama, this is going to be your jacket to beat cancer. So that's why I'm wearing it. It's my most favorite piece of clothing. I'm sure that doesn't surprise you. But I also kept all the covers of all the books that I read because I want to remember. I want to remember that I beat cancer and that so many people helped me beat cancer. And in this book, I have pictures of the nurses, of my dearest friend who came with me to every appointment. I have pictures of my doctors. I have pictures of my son. I have all the letters and cards that he wrote to me. I want to remember. I do. Not because I want to be sad. I want to remember because I want to have gratitude for all the support that I got. And I changed. And I want to remember that I changed. Because sometimes I'm like, whoa, who am I? And, being bald, the high point is I no longer have barely any leg hair. I have no underarm hair, but my eyebrows and my eyelashes came back. Thank you very much. And I guess the only other picture I want to show you, is that there are organizations out there that supported me. And one of the biggest ones used to be called Padres Pedal. And that organization has morphed to CureBound. And they do incredible research on all different kinds of cancer. But when I was a breast cancer patient, I thanked my lucky stars that I had UCSD taking care of me, that I had doctors who cared about every aspect of my life, and that I had an organization in San Diego that I knew was going to come up with cures for cancer. I really believe that, by the way. I actually believe in my lifetime we're going to be able to cure cancers. It makes me very emotional to talk about my journey, not because I'm sad, but because I don't think there's a lot of people that maybe had it as good as I did. And the one thing that still rocks me is there were women who used to take the bus to chemo. They weren't getting the chemo that they needed because they couldn't be so sick, because they had to go back to work, because they had to go back and take care of the kids that they had at home. And I was driving there in my nice car with my nice friend, with my smoothie from Whole Foods, and going home to my mother helping me take care of my son. And cancer doesn't discriminate, but I will tell you that it has forever changed me. And it really changed my relationship with my son. And Melissa Etheridge said it best, that every day not in chemo is a good